Just a few years ago, my life looked very different. Every morning, I was waking up at 5 a.m., pulling on my plumbing gear and heading out for another long day on the tools. The work was tough, the hours were long, and no matter how hard I pushed myself, I felt like I was stuck in the same cycle. Wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and then repeat it all over again to the next day. The truth is, I didn't mind the hard work, but I realized something painful. I was building someone else's dream and not my own. And if I ever stopped working, the money would stop too. Then in 2021, everything changed. My daughter was born. And in that moment, my whole perspective shifted. It wasn't just about making money anymore. It was about time. I wanted to be there for her. I wanted freedom. I didn't want to miss the moments that really mattered. But I also knew that if I carried on doing what I was doing, that's exactly that would happen. That's when I came across something called Airbnb rent to rent. Now, let me be clear. I didn't own property, I didn't have wealthy investors backing me, and I had no experience in hospitality industry. What I did have was the decision to give it a try. So I invested in myself and I joined a mentorship. I studied and I learned, and most importantly, I took action. Within just 3 months, I secured my first property deal. That one deal brought me £1,800 profit in the first month. And that's when it all clicked. This wasn't just a side hustle, this was a real business. This was my ticket to freedom. So I made the decision to quit my job and to go all in. From there, 1 property turned into 2, 2 turned into 5, and before I knew it, I was managing over 21 properties across Manchester. And I remember I didn't own a single one of them. People often think you need to own property to get started, or that you need to be rich, or that you need to wait for the perfect time. But the truth is, you don't. What you really need is the right system, the right guidance, and the willingness to take action. Because here's what happened once I did it. I went from being tied up in a plumbing job that I didn't love to having complete freedom over my time. I get to be there for my daughter. I get to travel when I want, and I built a business that runs consistently without me being stuck on tools every single day. And the best part is, I'm not the only one. Since then, I've helped over hundreds of students do the exact same thing. I've seen people who thought that could never start a business, people with no property, no money, no experience, completely change their life. I've watched students quit their job that they hated, replace their income, and finally have control over their time and their future. So let me ask you, what would freedom mean for you? Maybe it's more time with your family, maybe it's being able to travel more, maybe it's simply knowing that you're building something for yourself instead of working endless hours for someone else's dream. Whatever it is, Airbnb can be the vehicle that gets you there. Rent to rent can be that path. And my message to you is simple. Don't wait for the right time, because the right time will never come. Don't wait until everything feels perfect, because it never will. I started with nothing but a decision, and that decision changed everything today. So if you're ready to stop trading your time for money, if you're ready to build something that gives you freedom and control, then this is your chance. Stick with me, because I'm going to show you exactly how to start, how to scale, and how to build your own Airbnb business the right way. Listen guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope my story has inspired you, because if I can do it and my students can do it, so can you. Stay tuned for more content, because I'll be sharing even more step-by-step strategies to help you build and grow your own Airbnb business. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you guys.